Ukanike ngoku ndinenyhweba yokuba ecaleni kwam ndibe naye uPuleng osuka kwa Breadline Africa nabo abanegalelo abebenalo ekubeni bakuvulwe ithala lencwadi apha eNqununu Street eBadale eMfuleni. Puleng, masikwamkele. Good afternoon.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Very well, thanks. Now, how did you become involved in this library project?
We got invited by Little Libraries, by Camille from Little Libraries. She showed us what she was doing in the Kailicha community by placing small corner libraries in the ECD centers. And traditionally what Breadline Africa does is place containers, library containers, in ECD centers. So there were some synergies there. And she suggested that we come and see what she was doing. We came to see, and we thought this would be a perfect place to place a container library because of the number of children that were coming on a Saturday morning. And that's basically how we came to place a container library here in Fuleni.
Wow. And how do communities, because I'm sure there are many other communities that would love to have libraries, and we would encourage that. How do they get in touch with you?
We're available on Facebook. We have a website, breadlineafrica.org. We have our email address is info@breadlineafrica.org, and our telephone number is 0214180322. We are based in Cape Town on Somerset Road in Greenpoint.
All right. And is there any criteria that you work by? What must people in the community put together before you come out, or would they just invite you?
So we have an application process. So you'd fill out an application. We would review this application. We would also determine the need in the community. So we would come and visit your site and see the need. But also we want to determine that the land where we're going to place a container, you have a right to place that container. We wouldn't want to place a container and then 2 months down the line it has to be removed. So we want to verify that you have access to that land, you have the rights to that land. There is need for a container where you're asking, and the type of container that you're requesting. And again, the number of containers that we'll place will depend on the amount of funds we have. So we raise funds. So the amount of projects that we will support will depend on the amount of money that we have.
All right. But thank you very much for this beautiful project.
Thank you. It is a beautiful day. It is Mandela Day after all.
Yeah.
So why not spend an afternoon, a morning in Mfuleni doing good?
Yes, no, definitely. And also you might have a message to other people who maybe want to be involved and do something in their communities.
Because we place libraries in impoverished communities and rural communities, in under-resourced communities, the need is always for books. So books are a real need, especially indigenous books. There is a shortage of indigenous books, but that is something that we feel very strongly about, and we support indigenous books, but they're not readily available. So donations in books, even English language is still sufficient, but in indigenous books more so.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Ukanike lo besinqola naye nguPuleng osuka kwa Breadline. Kambe ke ngabo ke abathe baqinisekisa into ba elithala lencwadi apha eMfuleni eBadale eNqununu Street liyimpumelelo.
Who used to come to us.